Hi guys, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm wearing these earbuds again, so please don't hate me. We are going to do some wedding stuff. Tomorrow, I'm working on my wedding day timeline and the photography list. But tonight, I'm gonna kind of get a little bit of a jump start on that because I don't have too much time tomorrow. So I kind of don't want to start from scratch. And part of the day of timeline is figuring out well, it's not really part of the day of timeline, it's part of the whole day videos is the duties that the bridesmaids will have, tasks assigned to each of them. And yes, the bridesmaids do get tasks assigned to them to help the day go a bit smoother and so that the bride isn't interrupted as much from other people asking questions. So some of those tasks, thanks to Pinterest and Google, are we need a timekeeper, we need someone to make sure that we are on track, that we're not going to walk down the aisle late, that we are dressed, our pictures are being taken, our makeup and hair is getting done, that we're not dilly-dallying too much. So you need a timekeeper, you need a touch-up helper, so one person who's really good at attention to detail, someone who's going to notice if you got lipstick on your teeth, or you need a little touch-up, or your hair might be a little out of place, or just someone to help you out. Emergency kit manager, I'm gonna have one of the moms do that. A vendor communicator point person, someone that if the vendors have questions they can go to. Now our reception, we have a day of coordinator, but our ceremony, because the ceremony and reception are at two different places. And for those who don't know, the ceremony is when you get married, the reception is the dinner and party afterwards. So we have a day of coordinator for the reception. We don't have one for the ceremony, which means I'm gonna have to assign someone who will most likely be the maid of honor, because there's only one vendor that's gonna meet us at the ceremony, and that's the florist. So yeah. And then a snack hydration manager. Oh, I didn't make a sticky for my sister. I'll make a sticky. Snack hydration manager. And I say that because my sister, I know for a fact, I already asked her, will be my snack and hydration manager. Because my sister is not a bridesmaid, but she is my something blue, and she's getting all the benefits of a bridesmaid without actually having to deal with the stress of it all. And it's also the first wedding she's attending. I'm so happy to have that honor. So I didn't want to make it super stressful for her. So she's gonna be my snack and hydration manager, because especially lately I've been really bad at drinking water, and I know I need to eat because I have a really sensitive stomach, and if I don't eat and I don't drink water, I'm gonna start feeling sickly. And then once I get nervous, once I get anxious, I feel my anxiety in my stomach. So if I haven't eaten and I hadn't drink water, it's a disaster. So yes, she's my snack hydration manager. Alright. We need a family herder for photos, which I have an idea of who I want that to be. I did ask her, I have not gotten a response yet. But basically, a family herder is someone who herds the family together, who tries to keep them focused, tries to get the pictures flowing, because you want to have a good time taking photos, but you don't want to spend too much time taking photos. And for my family, because if you saw the last video, everybody's remarried, which means I have step family members, so I have a big family, And so I'm gonna need someone to help the photographer like corral everyone together and be like, hey, like, we need to get this going. So I have someone in mind, and I'm trying to delegate the task evenly. I'm trying to like give people who I know are better at dealing with like, I don't want to say confrontation, but like who are more vocal, who don't mind being loud, who don't mind being like, hey guys, like those type of tasks. So I'm trying to give everyone their strength because I definitely don't want anyone to feel pressured or not have a good time. Let's see. And then keep track of the bride's personal belongings. This includes keys, phones, purse, that type of stuff, which that will also be my sister. Basically anything that has to do with me. I delegated to my sister. Bathroom assistant. Sorry, girl. She already knows it, but I'm still sorry. And yes, you need a bathroom assistant depending on your dress. Because someone's got to make sure the dress doesn't get in the toilet. So, or go all over the floor depending on what your dress is and where you're getting married. Because, you know, like if it's like in a place that's public, gotta protect the dress. Okay. Keep the moms in check. Again, I have my mom, my bonus mom, and my future mother-in-law getting ready with us as well. It's not that they don't like each other or anything. They're just very different personalities, very opinionated women. So, I also asked someone about that, pending an answer on that. And then I have my prayer warrior, because I have social anxiety really bad. Like I end up, if I'm in a place, especially large groups of people, even if I know them, I'll still end up getting panic attacks once my social battery drains. My social battery has always been small, but especially after having my daughter, it's usually just me and her. So when we go out for big gatherings, it drains even quicker. And my daughter also has social anxiety. I mean, she's 2, so I don't want to like be like, oh, she has social anxiety. She doesn't do well with groups of people either, at all. And then she gets like super clingy to me, so it becomes a thing. So I have my buddy with me because I am 100% scheduling time in between to kind of just take a step back, get away from a big group of people, because there's people everywhere all the time. And I don't like being the center of attention, but on your wedding day, you are the center of attention. And like in the room that we're getting ready in, it's the 4 bridesmaids, the 3 moms, me, my sister. That's 9 of us. It doesn't sound like a lot. I know some people have like 9 bridesmaids or more, but that to me is a big enough group of people. It's a big enough group of people. Like me and 3 other people is my comfort spot. Me and 4 other people is okay. It's alright. Anything bigger than that, and it also depends on who those people are. So, yeah. So I have a buddy. She's my childhood friend. I've known her since the 3rd grade. She is going to be with me for when I need those moments alone. She's going to help pray with me, but also she's someone who I can be comfortable with just sitting there and not like, it's not awkward, it's not uncomfortable. I don't have to explain myself. She already knows how I am around groups of people. She already knows the struggles that I have, so it makes it even easier. Like just thinking about it is starting to get me like, it's gonna be so crazy. I'm gonna be so clocked out by like 10 a.m. way before the ceremony even happens. I'm gonna be like, I don't even want to be around people today. It's gonna be a thing. It's just gonna be a thing. Anyways, well, I have her, which I'm super grateful for. She's also expecting, and I'm super excited, but that also means I don't want to like give her a task that's going to be difficult or strenuous or stressful. So, because I'm enough. I'm difficult, strenuous, and stressful enough. So she's going to be with me. And I'm going to schedule that time. And I need to actually put that down on a sticky. And the reason I'm putting it on stickies and not in the book yet is because until I officially know and get yeses from them, we don't put it in the book. Because I can erase and mark these all day. The book can only handle so much. So for the timeline, I need to make sure I have my, what would you call that? I don't want to put like something like, I don't know, like no, it's not self-reflection. It's just alone time. It doesn't need to be anything special. Alone time to just relax, just take a second, breathe. Okay. And then I know for a fact the maid of honor duties, she's gonna be fixing my dress and veil for photos in the ceremony. She's also gonna be doing the bustle because her and my sister are the only ones who know how to do it. So I made sure that my sister knew, so it could be a backup for my maid of honor just in case. She's gonna be doing the bustle. She's gonna be taking my bouquet. Yeah, I'm gonna put she's gonna be the vendor contact person. She's gonna have other tasks, but as of right now, I don't know. And there's one bridesmaid that I'm not 100% sure what to task her with. Not because of anything bad, but just like I don't really know how to explain it. I don't know how to get like there's not that many duties, to be honest, but she might just be tasked with keeping the vibe up, like making sure everything's good. And that might sound stupid. It might sound stupid, but it's not. Because first off, I'm not a morning person. We're gonna have to get up early because 8 of us are gonna have to get our hair and makeup done. So we're gonna have to get up early, and I'm not a freaking morning person. I don't want to see nobody in the morning, and I especially don't want nobody touching my face first thing in the morning. So she's going first because she's a morning person. So she's definitely gonna keep up. She's gonna be the one to keep up the vibes for sure. There's a couple other tasks that I think I'm gonna assign to her, but I'm gonna ask her first. Okay, so that's the bridal party, and then we have a timeline somewhere in here. The seating chart stresses me out. Y'all just saw a picture. Okay, the timeline. Okay, so we need to figure out for the timeline. Alone time. We need to figure out breakfast. Who's getting it? What are we getting? Like, are we eating lunch or are we gonna get like a brunch type of situation? I don't know. Excuse me. The photographer comes at 11 a.m., which means photos need to be going at 11 a.m. Because we didn't hire the photographer the whole day. We didn't even hire her for like morning till ceremony. We only got her 6 hours, which sounds like a lot, but for wedding, it's not a lot. So she's at 11. So I gotta figure that out. Just writing that down. We need to figure out breakfast. I need to figure out alone time with myself and my buddy. And then what else in the morning do I need to consider? I need to figure out my hair and makeup time. My hair and makeup time. Because I want my hair and makeup to be done by a certain time. So I need to figure out when in that timeline I need to be done. And then yeah, I guess when to give wedding gift to my mans. I think I'm just gonna have my maid of honor just like place his gift in their room that they're getting ready in. I think we're gonna do that. I don't know. That's part of the timeline. And now let's see if I can find the photography list. Photo checklist. Like I said, my family's big, y'all. My family's big. Okay, so just bride. Just bride and family, I guess is the best way to put it. Okay, so just me with my family. So obviously, mom. You want my mom and my dad. My dad, and then my mom, my stepdad, and then my dad, and my bonus mom, and then my sisters, my baby, my dad and my sisters, and then I don't have any siblings on my mom's side of the family, so I don't really have to worry about that. Because I'm like really thinking about it. Me and my mans only really need to do big group photos with our families, right? Like we don't have to do photos with like everyone individually, right? Right. Okay. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't want to take the same photos over and over and over and over again. And I know he won't. He's going to get really mad at me if I do that. Okay. Me and my grandma. I'm gonna have to try really hard to hold it together because I only have one grandma now. And the fact that my mom's mom won't be there because she passed away. She's passed away for like she's been gone for like 6 years now. Okay. Guess my grandpa. I forget about that man. I can't believe I admitted that, but I do. He lives in another state, so like. Okay. Do I think they did it for my dad's wedding? So I think I might get a picture with my grandma and my grandpa. It's gonna end up being breaking news, y'all. Okay. And I'm really trying to think, do I really need to take photos individually? Like individually with my uncles and my aunts, and like, do we really have to do all that? Do we have to do all that? I don't want to. Okay. Let me think. Surely temple. Okay, so continuation of Just Bride. I guess I could have flipped it up. Could have flipped the sticky note up. I could have. I just don't want to. It's gonna bother me because you're gonna see the writing on the opposite side. Ooh, it's gonna piss me off. Anyway. So just thinking. My uncle and aunts. Like my uncles and their wives. That's so crazy now that I think about it. I have one aunt. They're all uncles. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Okay. And none of my cousins will be there. On purpose. Anywho, so my uncle and aunt. That's it. Oh. Yeah, so my dad, bonus mom, and step grandparents. I do need that. And I think that's it. So I don't need a continuation of that sticky because I finished. Okay, and then there's just me. What do I want pictures of? Me in my dress. Anything specific? I don't know. I'm not even gonna get into that one because my head will hurt. It will hurt. So just room. This list is gonna be much shorter. Wait, just groom and family. And then we're gonna have his mom and dad. And his siblings. That's it. No, his grandparents are gonna be able to make it. He only has one living grandparent, and he lives out of state. He called us yesterday. Funny enough, yesterday our granddad, both out of state, different states, both out of state though, called us literally back to back to tell us his grandpa's not going to be able to make it and mine will, but not with his wife isn't going to be able to make it. But it was just so funny because it was literally back to back calls exactly about the wedding, and they called us. I don't know. I mean, it's not really that crazy, but it was just funny. It was just funny. But he just has his sibling. Oh, I lied. And his aunt. And his aunt. Because his uncle's not going to be able to make it. Sorry, I don't know. I think it's like a pimple or something down here. I'm sorry. His is so much shorter. His list is so much shorter. And I gotta figure out what pictures of him I want. Because he was like, you know what? He doesn't like pictures. So he told me to just make a list, give it to the photographer, and he'll take whatever pictures I want him to. Which is kind of crazy, because he's putting a lot of faith in me. It's because he knows I have the conscience and I wouldn't make him do anything that I would feel guilty about. Very guilty conscience. So, photos of me and him. Oh my gosh, my head just hurts even more now because I'm realizing there's a lot of subjects here. Photos of just me and him, and then there's photos of detailed photos. And I think that's literally what it's called, is detail photos. And that's like your shoes and your ring and your invites and all that. My dress on hanger. I don't know. I don't know. That stressed me out now. Just thinking about like, oh, there's so much more to do. And then the wedding party. Wedding party. Mind you, we have all these subcategories and we only have 6 hours. And again, it sounds like a lot, but the ceremony is within that 6 hours. So like, we're not just standing around doing photos for 6 hours. So, okay. I think I'm good for right now. The photos, we can write more about the photos tomorrow. I have time. And the timeline, yeah, we're getting somewhere. But that's gonna have to be it for me right now. Because excuse me. I was gonna check my watch because one, it's late. It's like almost midnight. And I'm getting stressed out. So we don't need to do that anymore. I literally have people helping me with that tomorrow, so I'm not super stressed out. So I did what I can. Thank you for sitting here listening to me. This was a really long video, so if you did stay, thank you. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful morning, a great afternoon, and a beautiful night. Sweet dreams, and I'll see you later. Bye.